Prime Minister Modi's US visit, CNN News18 has accessed some details about the Prime Minister's Yoga and Diaspora event. The yoga session will be an hour-long yoga session, and a majority of the member countries of the United Nations are being represented at the event. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi's event with the Indian diaspora in the US will focus on the theme of the role of the diaspora in India's growth story and will be held in the famous atrium of the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center in Washington, D.C. I'm joined by my colleague Aman Sharma on the broadcast. Aman, give us the details.
There are two major events during the PM's trip to USA from June 21st. One is obviously the Diaspora event, which is happening on June 23rd. The details that we have is that this event, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be interacting with the select Indian diaspora, who have been invited for the event. This event will be from 2 hours, from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. local time on June 23. It is being held in the famous atrium of the Ronald Reagan Building and the International Trade Center in Washington. This atrium has a capacity of about 1,600 people. And famous African-American singer Mary Milvin will be performing here for the Prime Minister and the other guests at the event. You know, earlier we have seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he has visited the U.S., big Madison Square event and big other diaspora events. Even Mellon diaspora events are very central to the Prime Minister visit, and given the big Indian diaspora in the United States of America, this is supposed to be a key event. This is being organized by the U.S. Indian Community Foundation, which has, and the theme of the diaspora event is also very interesting. The PM is expected to speak on the role of the diaspora in India's growth story. And the other major event, obviously, is the International Yoga Day event at the UN headquarters on June 21st morning. And what we are learning is that this event will be held in the North Lawn of the UN headquarters in the US in the morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. local time in New York. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi will in fact be leading this yoga session. That is what the UN says. Guests with UN IDs have been invited. Representatives from over 180 member countries of the UN are expected to be present. So this is expected to be a major global pitch for yoga by the Prime Minister.
Right.